guys, welcome to the last edition of our Explorer Week Orlando series here in Orlando, Florida. So today is actually my last day here, and later on I'm gonna catch a flight back to San Francisco. So please join me in my journey back home, and later on I will also give you my final thoughts on the entire trip that we had, specifically those that we have visited, those theme parks that are like totally awesome. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe by clicking that subscribe button below. And without further ado, please join me in my journey back home to SFO here in Explorer Week with Philip. Okay, so I'm gonna head down to the what do you call this? To the kitchen. No, to the dining area or the dining hall, and I'm gonna get myself a really nice, probably hefty breakfast before I check out. Okay. Time is 7:10. Okay. So what do we have here? Some coffee. Gonna make a waffle. Just the batter. Pour it over. Some batter. Okay. Now we'll wait until the baker's alarms or beeps. Then we're gonna flip it over again. Sausage. A little bit of this and a little bit. Ready. Look at that. Let me get a plate. Okay, done with my breakfast. Now I'm heading back to my room and get ready with my stuff and book an Uber ride for my trip to the airport. Okay, so I'm all set. That's my bag. Final check. Alright, looks good. Okay, so I'll be leaving in a few minutes. I'm gonna book an Uber ride for me to get to the airport. Boarding time is at 11:30. Okay, thank you. So already past the security, so now I'm heading to the gates. Yeah, I'm assigned to gate number 54. Yeah, I'm waiting for the air train to bring me there. Okay. 50 to 59. Okay, my gate is number 54 again. Alright. Actually, my flight got delayed for about an hour because there was an issue with the generator of the aircraft, but they were able to fix it. So now I'm rushing to get to the new gate assignment. Anyway, it's not too far really. Wish me luck. Okay guys, so finally I'm now here in San Francisco. So the actual time now is 7:53. Okay, so the flight was smooth and there was a hassle earlier because there was a delay actually on my first flight from Orlando to Charlotte airport in Chicago. But anyway, we just 1 hour is not really that much hassle, so that's fine. And later on I'm gonna pick up my sister. She'll be arriving from the Philippines, so that's gonna be an hour and a half from now. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, so yeah, as mentioned in my opening statement earlier, I'll give you my final thoughts on the recent visit that I made in the theme parks, particularly Disney's Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, and in Universal Studios, where I had the most exciting and the most memorable experience. Yeah, it's truly magical, and I did mention that it has been my dream to really experience Disneyland, but this time it's much bigger, so it's Disney World. Okay, so yeah, my final thoughts would be, well, I think this travel to Orlando went smoothly as I expected, and you know, I booked my travel with Expedia, and I really maximized my time and of course the budget that I allotted for this experience. All worth it, you know. There were expenses, unexpected expenses here and there. However, it's the experience really that counts. So yeah, it's really a wonderful experience for me. The hotel was it was okay. It was not a stellar type of hotel, but of course you know, you'll just be there to experience Disney and the theme parks there, and not really focusing much on the accommodation. But it's a decent hotel with facilities and amenities that are really expected for a hotel. So great job there, Wingate by Winham. So now let's talk about the experience that I had in the theme parks. First, the Magic Kingdom, although I didn't spend much time there since I had to go straight to Magic Kingdom from the airport. So I spent there like 3 hours, maybe close to 4 hours, but I would say that my visit there was still worth it because I was able to roam around and tried some of their rides, although it's not
as compared to Universal Studios. It's more of a, you know, the rides there are actually intended for kids. So if you intend to book for a trip to Disneyland, you have to make your research, in which probably I should have done more, because for me to be able to maximize the visit, I should have checked out on some of the vloggers who already experienced Disneyland, and consider also their inputs, but I didn't checked on that, so I was just like so excited to get there. I also visited Disney's Hollywood Studios, and you know what, there are 4 theme parks in Disney World. So these are the Magic Kingdom, which I was able to visit, and then there's Epcot, there's Disney's Animal Kingdom, and Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hopefully I could come back there very soon to to experience the other theme parks. Yeah, so Disney's Hollywood Studios, it has its own brand of entertainment for not only for kids, but of course for young at hearts. And I did enjoy my experience inside the Hollywood Hotel, and you'll get to experience their rise up to the top floor, and then all of a sudden you're gonna experience a sudden drop. So it's amazing. You should try and experience that too, if you would have the opportunity to do so. And then on my 3rd day, of course, I visited Universal Studios. So the best one would be, I would say, the Velocicoaster, or the Velociraptor. I think it's the newest attraction that they are now offering to the visitors there. The ride is really extreme, with all the inversions and the loops. It's crazy. And it runs at 70 miles per hour, so you will just like zooming, and you will be joined with first, before you get to be launched, you will see a virtual screen. It's like a tunnel. There's a virtual screen, running with side by side with the prehistoric creatures like the raptor. Don't forget to experience Velocicoaster when you if you would try to visit Universal Studios. Yes, it's really great. Okay, so going to some of the tips, booking for hotel accommodation, and of course considering also your transportation going back and forth from the hotel to the theme parks. So I mentioned that I booked through Expedia, and it cost me around almost $700 for the flights and the hotel accommodation. But if you prefer a trip that is kind of short, and you would really maximize your visit, or if you intend to get to Orlando and go straight to one of the theme parks, then I would suggest that you book for a red eye flight. Red eye means you travel. Your flight would be in the late evening, and then you'll get there apparently the next day. So that's a red eye. Do book for a red eye flight. Okay. Next is your transportation. So again, as you go, back and forth from the hotel to the theme parks, you need to allot really a budget for that, because I didn't expect that the price of the Uber ride would be that high. When I got there and booked for an Uber ride, it was way too high than what I expected. It would cost you like around $30 the least, and it gets higher as the price surges as it goes later in the evening up until the closing time. It would really cost you a lot. So yeah, you just have to prepare for that too. And lastly, of course, it doesn't matter really how far your budget would go. You should remember that you're there for the experience, and so you just have to make the most out of it. And overall, it was really a memorable experience for me. So I just got this as a souvenir from Disney World, and they are celebrating their 50th year anniversary. I got a pin. So this will last up until March next year. So that is actually March, the culmination of the celebration. So for those of you who are planning to go to Disney World, please consider you arrange for your visit as early as now, up until March of next year, to experience these preparations that they have made. And so yeah, I was very lucky to experience some, and I really enjoyed it. So there you go. Thank you once again for joining me in this wonderful tour. Finally, I was able to do my visit and do your research. Okay, so yeah, for you to be able to maximize your tour in these theme parks. Okay, so again, thank you so much, and for those of you who haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe by clicking that subscribe button below. And if you may, please do suggest this channel to your friends and to your relatives, and I would really appreciate that, guys. Again, thank you so much. This has been your Explore Week with Philip. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.